I completely forgot that it's daylight savings time today. And I woke up and I was wondering why it felt so late. I thought I overslept a crazy amount and realized, no, it's daylight savings time and I had no idea. I don't know why I didn't mark it down. I didn't know I had no idea what was happening or why I didn't even hear about it at all. It's weird. It really threw me off. I never really understood why daylight savings time is a thing anyway. When I was younger, it kind of made sense in concept because, the sun is in a different path, or at least Earth is on a different path, depending on its cycle through the solar system. So the sun is always in a slightly different position depending on where you live. So the sun might be out longer during the summer versus the winter, depending on where you live, which makes sense, always has. So I guess because with daylight savings, it was to essentially save more daylight. So if you spring forward and, sun goes down at let's say 6 o'clock, now instead it's setting at 7 o'clock. But that makes sense, I guess, during the summer, but then during the winter, it's like the sun starts to set earlier, so it starts to set at 5 o'clock instead, and then we fall back, so suddenly it's like, no, it's going to start setting at 4 o'clock, and, it doesn't really make sense to me, because, daylight savings is okay, well, during the summer, you can save more time during the day. It doesn't seem like the day is ending so fast. But just during the summer. But then during the winter, it feels way worse. And it throws everybody off. Especially if you live in, a state like this, where, it's snowing during the winter, too. So I never really understood it. Like I said, it makes sense in theory, but I don't know if it really ends up working. And I don't know anybody who really cheers it on anymore. And I don't know if it should be a thing. Seems like we could just get rid of it. I don't know. It just seems weird. It seems weird to me that it hasn't always been a thing. I thought it was. I didn't realize that this is as far as history of the last 200 years, it's recent. It hasn't always been around. It wasn't a thing that was made long before American times or, the Middle Ages or anything like that. No, it's in terms of human history, it's still a pretty recent concept. I don't see it lasting. I think eventually, there's going to be enough generations that are going to get sick of it. It's just going to go away. I don't get it, but if someone in the comments can, be a real defender for daylight savings time, start a club, start a group, and then tell me exactly why I should stay around. I don't get it. I should have read my calendar. Well, on to the daylight savings time era of 2021. Thanks for watching.